shy and I can't cook pasta zuga, but my guest chef here, William Terrence Wilson, Chooch, little donkey, is an expert, so that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to start with the sauce, is that correct?
Sauce first.
Okay, and putting this in this pot?
Yes.
I will operate one, you will operate the other.
Yeah, I don't want to use that one. Put your glasses on, though.
So, Terry.
Yes.
This is your mom's recipe, but your dad.
My dad's recipe.
Your dad's recipe, but your mom is the Italian.
Mom's Italian and dad's Irish.
Okay, so what was your mom's name again?
La Centro de Corte Norma Verba William Petroni Wilson.
All right, good.
Buck Wilson.
Buck Wilson.
Buck and Miller.
Oh, I need a spoon.
Oh, I did that pretty good. Oh, yeah, spill it already. That's okay. Always a little water. It gets the good stuff out of the bottom. Oh, you use the whole can?
Oh, should I?
Yeah, save half.
Save half, okay.
This guy. If you put water in the cans, you get the bottom.
Oh, okay.
There's always something in the bottom that's important because it's settled. Oh my God.
I've got a pretty fancy apron on today, unlike Mr. Wilson. He's just got a plain one. And this apron is from Denise Coulter here in Terrace, BC. And this one is called a cobbler apron. It's got 2 pockets in the front.
I'm jealous.
Yep. So this is pretty plain Jane. Mr. Wilson, what are we going to add to it?
We're going to get it simmering on the stove first, and then we'll add the bone.
Yeah.
Which is warm. It's out of the oven. It's bone in a. So we'll put the bone and the sauce on the stove.
All right. So this we did beforehand to save a bit of time. And just tell me the procedure. So these are just bones that you buy.
Let's say that's. Oh gosh, what do you call them? This is beef.
Beef bones. Yeah.
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 You braise them in the oven.
Yeah, with a bit of olive oil, right?
Olive, garlic, seasoning.
Yeah.
And then they go in the sauce with the green peppers, and they cook as you're making the rest of the ingredients.
And why do we add bones to the sauce?
Marrow, flavor.
Flavor.
Flavor for the sauce.
Flavor for the sauce. All right.
Chicken bone, any pork.
Okay,
spirits,
any bones.
Any bones.
This is ready to go on the stove?
This is ready to go on the stove. So we'll just turn it on high for now, and then it has to get simmering.
Okay, and I will warm up the bone broth as well?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. I'll start. Maybe you could do one.
Okay.
These knives are appropriate.
Okay.
And we're just coring them, taking out the centers. Because they're being stuffed.
And when you sent me shopping for this recipe, you specified 1 yellow, 1 green.
Orange, red don't show up in the sauce.
Oh, okay. So
But you could do red.
Right.
Because after everything's
Just like
done.
so?
Yes, that's easy. And here I can't do this. You're doing better, God. And then we will eggs.
Oh, this one doesn't want to come out. Stab it.
Oh, we'll do this jointly.
Oh, now I've pushed it further in.
Tweezers.
There we go.
There it is. And then just a little bit on the inside.
The ribs?
A few seeds aren't going to hurt you,
Okay.
but a little bit. Don't have to use a knife. The stuffing expands as it's cooking. So it pops out. It looks like a mushroom.
It puffs up over the top?
Yes.
Cool.
You could do this with chicken, like cordon bleu or spare ribs. Tie it all up and stuff it inside the meat.
But what are we using today? Something a little bit more simple.
Breadcrumbs and Parmesan.
All right.
Where's Parmesan?
And why didn't I get already, you know, lazy cheese?
It's fresh. This is like right out of the package. It's fresh, and you grate it. The air gets in, and it's all fresh.
Okay.
It's like making a grilled cheese sandwich. You grate the cheese, and it's like the Aero chocolate bar. It's got air in it.
Okay.
Tastes better.
All right, good. Flavor again.
Yep. Anyways, so lots of this. And this is like equal amounts of Parmesan and breadcrumb
Okay.
with egg.
With egg to bind it.
Yes, and like a dough. And then it just gets stuffed in. So depending on how many you're doing, like how many peppers you're doing, that's the amount you use. So I'll start with a cup of cheese and a cup of breadcrumbs and 2 eggs. It smells. Everything smells nice when you're doing this.
It does. It does smell good.
So I'm hungry already.
Good.
Which is all right. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's a good recipe, this one.
That's 1 cup, right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I'm just going to stash it in here
Oh,
so that we can measure the cheese.
yeah. Oh, we only got 1 cup. Oh. We'll try see. That's 1 cup. Nah, I don't think it is, but we'll keep going.
That's about 2/3. So, Mr. Wilson, you're telling me about your dad getting up on a weekend morning and starting to make the Zumba.
Zuga.
Zuga.
Como se dice Zuga? Yeah, 7 a.m.
Okay.
That's when he starts.
Uh-huh.
And there'd usually be a house full of sleepovers. So they would be getting up late on the weekends, and they'd be getting up to the smells and aromas of.
Dad cooking.
Yeah. So he'd have it all cooked by 10, 11, and everybody would get a bowl of sauce, with 2 meatballs, big piece of bread, and a big glass of milk.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and that was devoured.
Devoured.
And then everybody gets a variety of whatever they like. Usually they end up taking everything.
Big feast. There. I think that's good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now I'm putting them both in
Put
there.
them in there, and then I'm gonna do 2 eggs.
All right. Oh, you show off.
Well,
Look at that.
that's all right. We need the eggshells for bone broth.
Is this spoon good? Or you want a fork?
No hands.
Hands, of course. Go ahead.
Look at that, 2 eggs, huh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Any lumps, you just squash them.
Squash them.
So, it's motivating the sauce.
Should it be boiling, bubbling?
You can put that down to simmer now.
Okay.
And then, I don't believe this. This is perfect. Anyways, you just stuff the peppers.
Oh, me too.
Sure. And pack it in really good. Any left over just goes in with the meat sauce, or you can deep fry one. I'm gonna put the, as soon as I stuff this, I'm gonna put the oil on.
Okay. And the oil is for?
For the meatballs.
Oh, for
lots of oil.
Pan frying
to cook
meatballs.
it. It's like a deep fried meatball, but it's not. It's just in a saucepan and lots of sparks, and sometimes they burst, but that's okay. Level on the level.
Level on the level.
And this rest of this is good. They go right in the sauce.
Right in the sauce.
And we'll lid it.
Okay.
And these guys can go right in. If I had a thingamabob, I'd use it.
A scooper thing.
This is oh yeah. Oh. You can see the marrow coming out. I'm gonna use we should have got a bigger pot.
Should have got a bigger pot.
That's okay. Oops, there, it's okay. So this is enough. I'm just gonna use this many.
Okay.
Because we have the meatballs.
Right.
It should always be overflowing anyway.
Should I put a little bit of the juice in?
Sure, a little bit of juice, yeah.
Okay.
Everything adds flavor. Frying pan. I knew it was in here. No, it's not. Frying pan.
Frying pan.
I know it's. Oh my God.
Ground pork, not ground beef. Why?
Pork doesn't. It stays moist. Tomato sauce dries out beef.
Oh.
Over a prolonged period. It tastes dry. So, but the pork stays moist. So, second day or after it's frozen, it's still got
It's still good.
a nice moist. It's not crispy like
Beef drying
Yeah.
out. How much breadcrumbs did you say?
a cup.
And does this get egg as well?
Yes. Want to do two?
Sure. You. You, sure. So cool.
Well, you gotta crush the egg.
And then am I mixing it with my hands?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but it's fun.
That's all right.
No onion.
No onion.
A lot of people want to put onion in it. Onion taints the sauce.
Taints the sauce.
Well, it doesn't taint it. It just everything tastes like onion.
Oh, it's too overpowering.
Too overpowering. Like you want the garlic. You want to taste the garlic. You want to taste the herbs. You want to taste the parmesan. You want to taste all that. Onion. You want onion? Slice up an onion. Onion's good. I don't mind onion, but it's not in the sauce. I gotta watch.
Yeah, that oil is making me nervous.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Good.
So lots and lots of garlic. I mean, this isn't a lot of garlic. And then you grab a piece and you chew on it while you're cooking. And nobody can talk to you.
Okay, how's this?
Looks good,
Looks good, okay.
but more.
And should I start forming it into balls?
Yep.
And about how big do you like them?
Hand size.
Hand size?
Here, I'll do one. This is the fun part. You gotta get all the air here.
Oh. Why are we getting the air
Well,
out?
it compresses them and makes them tight, and it's not gonna fall apart in the oil.
Oh, my meatballs always fall apart.
Well, this is what you gotta do. Like you're playing baseball.
Okay.
Huh? Anyways, you can do both hands. Anyways, you roll it around. There's meatball makers. There's little contraptions.
Uh-huh. And they compress it for you or what?
Yeah, but it's like a
this
garlic
is
press. You know, you don't.
very time consuming. No wonder your dad started at 7 a.m.
Well, he was having a beer when he was doing it. No, it was all excellent. And I'm like, I don't know, 67, I haven't poisoned anybody yet.
Okay.
My dad never did.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anyways, it
This
just...
is too big.
No.
There we go.
My Aunt Fuchsia, she had the little meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
She was famous for the little ones. So there was always a big argument about
The
should we have
size.
big ones or little ones. Doesn't matter.
How is the oil, Mr.
The
Wilson?
oils, I'm watching. You can, I gotta crush peppers or
Yeah, you crush the
thingamabobers
garlic
too. Don't stick your finger in there.
to see if it's hot.
You can see it bubbling. It's like pancakes, you know, how you just throw some water on the grill.
Uh-huh.
You can do that with the oil, but it's messy.
Oh, yeah, it spits all over the place. You made these for a community dinner we had a while ago.
Yeah, everybody liked it.
There was not a crumb left. People just devoured it.
They're supposed to be. Italians are notorious for cooking too much,
Oh, yeah.
so there's always leftovers. But, it's, I don't know, the way it is. And then crushing the garlic is easy. Just squash it with a knife. Take off all of this. You don't have to. It's not going to kill you. But lots of garlic.
We're going to need a bigger pot.
A bigger what?
Pot?
I think so. Oh, well.
These meatballs won't fit in. That's going to be dangerous.
What? What's going to be dangerous?
Transferring this piping hot
Nah.
zuga.
We'll ladle it.
We'll ladle it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're cooking the meatballs like 2, 4, 6, 8 at a time.
Okay.
But you usually got 300 meatballs. Which is not a lot of meatballs, you know?
Growing up with your family, did you have big family dinners?
Yes, always. Everybody attended the dinners. And then brought somebody. Like the cameraman. You know, anybody. Anybody was, you know. Halloween, I remember I went Halloween. I got invited into Italian houses for dinner.
Oh.
Not candy, I got... Look at this, Mama, look at this! Bring him in, bene qua da mangiare. Anyways, they would bring people in to have food. Pastries, they love their pastries. So all this is going in to the oil.
Okay.
But it's not staying there, it's just gonna brown. Now normally everybody would say that's too much garlic, but it's not. Okay, I'm gonna throw this in the thing. Watch out, Wilson. Oh, perfect. Ooh. Oh. So it's just, that's brown. Then the flavor goes into the oil.
Ah.
And the rest goes into the sauce. At the temperature, my mother always had gas stoves.
Better control.
Yeah, but this is good. This is a good stove. Lots of oil in there. Oh, you did good there. Oh.
went well.
Yeah. Well, see, we're gonna have enough for 40 people.
And how long do they do you simmer?
Yeah,
Minimum.
20 minutes. Let it simmer, then shut it down. But after it's when you shut it down, you get a bowl with some sauce and a couple of meatballs and a piece of bread and a glass of milk, and you try it out. But it's well, it's not an Italian thing. A lot of people, while they're cooking, they're eating.
You're dripping a little bit of oil there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, it steeps.
It steeps.
It steeps in its own. It's like hot rocks. You know, they cook themselves without the heat because you get too much heat, and don't be afraid to put oil in there. And then that little mushrooms.
Yeah.
Have you got a tablespoon? Or I could use a
I'll get you a spoon.
tablespoon, and I'll take some of this oil because it's pretty clean. So, a little bit more. They do this a lot. This is a measuring spoon. A palmful. Get Tulio, he's got big palms. Turn it down and let it simmer for a while, and then we're ready for a bowl. Testa.
Yeah, and we could start the pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we do the pasta now? It's just the little egg noodles.
Give it, they're 15 minutes, 20 minutes, egg noodles. Give it 7 minutes of cooking, and then we'll start. We can put the water on, what the heck.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just to keep it fresh or something.
Oh.
Judy Walker does that.
Okay. So? No.
I'm going to give you a clean spoon. I'm going to
Okay.
take these away from you.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me do this.
Okay, you're putting salt in, I was going to ask.
Salt and oil.
Oil right in the water.
In the water.
Oh. Keeps it from sticking?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, new bottle. Here's the cork. Whoa. Filippo. Looks good too.
That's pretty.
Yeah. So you gotta remember, pasta fans.
Right.
So I'll do, how many people are we?
We're 3 today.
3? Okay, well, I'll do 3 plates like this.
Okay.
Because that's gonna expand. Oh gosh. Blast off.
Mr. Wilson, what have we got here?
Oh, forsythias.
What you doing?
Well, you just pick them and you bring them inside, tricks them, and they pop out, they flower.
Oh, lovely.
But that's not going to pop outside for another month or 2 months yet.
So you're forcing them,
Well, I'm not forcing them, they like it.
Okay.
You happy, girls? They're happy.
Okay.
They're happy.
All right. What are you going to do now? You're going to do the fancy slicing of the peppers?
No, you're going to add your, see how it's not, it could be a little thicker. That's why you always save the tomato paste and put the rest of the tomato paste in at the very end. And then it's adding more flavor.
Flavor.
And it's thickening up the sauce. There. That's
Okay.
good. And then just give it a little twist and stir. Okay, we'll do the yellow pepper. Whoops, I didn't get you, did
No,
I?
I don't think you did.
Oh.
That's what the apron is for.
Okay. Anyways,
Put it on the cutting board.
oh no, you can cut it in there.
You can cut it right there?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, the pepper should be, the stuffing should be basically cooked.
It's
So
puffed out a bit.
it's puffed out a bit. It usually puffs out more, so it might be a little bit not well. Oh, ouch!
Is it hot?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm tough. I'm a tiger man. That's a good idea. Anyways, so yes, it's cooked right through. And it's kind of giving me a bad time, but it's not. And then it just fans out here. The peppers are cooked, the cheese is cooked, everything's cooked. And it's just,
Can I eat this piece here?
you can eat that piece. Would you like a piece?
You can have a piece later.
Oh, well. A little bit of sauce with the meatballs.
Now those meatballs, have they gotten bigger instead of smaller?
No, they
No?
should be about the same size.
Oh, okay, all right.
Anyways, the cheese dressing is nice by itself or even just dipped in sauce. It's,
Parmesan and breadcrumb and egg. Yeah, yummy.
oh yeah.
Yeah, a little salty.
Yep.
And we cut a meatball so we can see the texture.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice and soft.
yeah. Moist.
Moist.
Not soft, moist.
Moist. Not hard and crumbly like my meatballs.
Express it like a tire. I've had to taste it. Would you like?
I would. I'm gonna get a fork. And a spoon.
And a spoon.
Okay, I'm just gonna have the sauce by itself. There's so many layers and layers and layers of flavors, and the bone, and the peppers, and the garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use garlic. Not a clove, a whole bulb. That's a whole bulb. It's like,
Oh, that's so fabulous. Moist, flavorful,
yeah.
extra, extra yummy. And so you just boil pasta.
Oh yeah, the pasta. Oh, it's done.
It's done.
So you got like, pasta is like, a shape will change the flavor of the pasta. Like a shell is different because all the zuga goes inside the shell. So you got a lot of, it's like a tortellini, but it's, so you cook different kinds of pastas.
And you
Rigatonis,
don't rinse, right?
I don't.
No,
Uh,
because it sticks better, right?
yeah, well, you take all the goodness out of your rinse, I think,
Okay.
anyway.
All right, yeah, because there's a little bit of oil and then salt and so forth.
Oh, their noodles are done.
They're perfectly done. Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson.
No problem. I love goodness.
So I don't know if you're cooking at our next community dinner, which is February 17th. Everybody welcome. But it's always delicious. So see you next time on Char Can't Cook only on City West Community Channel 10.
Thank you, thank you. So February 17th, we'll be ready for meatballs again.
Oh yeah.
Cook this every couple of months, or every month, every week if you want.
Como quieres que te quieras si he perdido la cabeza y recupero la razón cuando me besa. Como quieres que te quieras si me siento una muñeca que manejan a su antojo y no se queja. Ay, qué paciencia, ay, qué paciencia.